Why do Germans keep vegetable oil in the freezer? When I first heard about it, I was really surprised. Now, I sometimes do it myself. Look, this bottle of oil spent the entire night in the freezer. Let me explain. Recently, I was talking to a friend who has worked as a head chef in a luxury restaurant in Germany for many years. When I noticed a bottle of oil in her freezer, I immediately asked, "Why do you keep oil in there? I understand meat, fruits, or vegetables, but oil." She told me that after a few hours in the freezer, the oil changes its structure and behaves differently during cooking. Many people struggle with greasy splatters around the stove because hot oil tends to spray everywhere. According to her, chilled oil can help reduce this effect and make cooking a lot less messy. Since then, I've tried this trick myself, and I have to admit that I really like it. All you need to do is add milk to oil, and you'll discover a secret restaurants will never share with you. Pour the milk into a blender and start mixing. Slowly add the oil while blending. Squeeze in some lime juice and toss in 2 cloves of garlic. Season it all with salt. A teaspoon of mustard gives it a bold flavor, while chives and parsley bring a fresh green color. An aromatic, creamy mayonnaise in a completely new version. Simple, quick, and brilliant. Jar salad you can make in 5 minutes. Delicious, refreshing, and no mess in the kitchen. Start by preparing freshly washed cucumbers. Cut off the ends, then slice them into thicker pieces. Cut several cucumbers at once to save time. Take a larger jar and add the sliced cucumbers, leaving some space at the top. Now it's time for the red onion. Dice it finely. The onion will give the salad a bold flavor. Add the onion to the jar. Take a fresh bunch of dill and chop it finely. Dill not only smells great, but also aids digestion and has anti-inflammatory properties. Add 3 tablespoons of thick Greek yogurt to create a creamy base for the dressing. Cut a lemon in half and squeeze about 1 tablespoon of fresh juice. Press a peeled clove of garlic through a garlic press. Garlic adds intensity and aroma. Add some olive oil, salt, and pepper for extra flavor. You can also add a bit of chili flakes if you like. Close the jar and shake it well so everything combines. You can make this salad in no time and take it anywhere with you. It's the perfect mix of simplicity and flavor that impresses from the very first bite. My youngest sister spotted this coleslaw at her future mother-in-law's barbecue. Since then, I've been making it for almost every family gathering. Let me show you how. I start with red cabbage. First, I finely shred it using a mandolin. Then salt and gently massage it to soften. This step really makes a difference. The cabbage becomes tender yet still crunchy. In a clean bowl, I prepare the dressing. A generous tablespoon of plain yogurt, 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise, and finely chopped spring onion. I mix everything thoroughly until smooth. For a little kick, I add a pinch of dried garlic and season with freshly ground pepper. I also pour in a splash of apple cider vinegar. It perfectly lifts the flavor and adds lightness. Now it's time to combine all the ingredients. I pour the dressing over the cabbage and add chopped pickled cucumber and thinly sliced white onion. I mix it all well. This coleslaw is fresh, full of flavor, and has the perfect balance of creaminess and crunch. No wonder it caught everyone's attention at that barbecue. I make cucumbers in Chinese brine all the time. These cucumbers taste so good that I eat them straight from the jar. The preparation is very simple and doesn't require sterilizing the jars. Take a bowl of cucumbers that have been cleaned beforehand, then slice the cucumbers using a grater. Place the sliced cucumbers in a colander. Finely chop 1 large white onion into small cubes and add it to the cucumbers. Also add 1 tablespoon of salt. Gently mix everything together. Let the cucumbers sit for a few minutes to allow excess water to drain. In the meantime, prepare the brine. Add garlic and salt to a pot of water. Then add equal parts of vegetable oil and vinegar. Next, add sweet chili flakes or powdered seasoning. Wait until the water boils, stirring as needed. While the brine is boiling, take a medium-sized jar. Place 2 small bay leaves and a few peppercorns at the bottom. Gently put the cucumber slices into the jar, filling it up. Add a tablespoon of sesame seeds on top of the cucumber slices. Then pour the hot brine over the contents of the jar. Seal the jar. Set the prepared jars in a cool, shaded place for 12 hours. After that, they're ready to eat. Here is a tried-and-true recipe for a nutritious dinner. Start by cutting toast bread into small cubes, just as you usually do for croutons. Don't throw away the crusts. Instead, cut them into smaller pieces. Next, put them in a jar with milk and leave them for a while. Meanwhile, place the chopped bread on a baking sheet and put it in a preheated oven at 100 degrees Celsius. Bake it for about 10 minutes until it is crispy. Now, prepare the meat. Take 300 grams of chicken breast and cut it into smaller pieces. Cut 1 onion into 4 parts. Add the onion and chicken breast to a food processor or blender. After a moment, add the milk-soaked crusts. Transfer the blender's contents to a bowl. Add salt and pepper to taste. To improve the consistency, add 2 egg yolks. Mix everything well. The next step is forming the cutlets. Prepare a bowl of ice-cold water. On another tray, place the pre-toasted bread and the meat mixture. Wet your hands in the water and take a bit of the meat mixture. Shape the meat into an oval shape. Then coat it in the bread. Turn it over so that the cutlet is covered on both sides. Heat a pan over medium heat with a little oil. When it is ready, place the cutlets one by one and fry until they are golden on each side. Remove them and place them on a paper towel for a few minutes to get rid of the excess fat. You will be amazed at how tasty they are and how quickly they can be prepared. Pożarski cutlets are nothing more than ground chicken cutlets, but made a bit differently. They have been a staple in our home for years, and the whole family enjoys them. Rub a cucumber on the pan and see what happens. A chef showed me this trick. Take 1 large cucumber. It may seem like an ordinary vegetable, but I'm about to show you something you've probably never heard of. Cut the cucumber into smaller pieces. They don't need to be perfectly even. Next, get your pan ready. Grab one end of the cucumber and start rubbing it on the pan. Press and rub it into the surface. Don't just do it carelessly. Do it properly until it starts releasing its juices. Now that the pan is properly prepared, it's time for the next step. Crack an egg. Fry it as you normally would, but because of the cucumber you used before, the egg releases easily. It's just like frying on the best non-stick pan. You'll never need oil again. 1 cucumber is all you need to create the perfect cooking surface. Try it yourself and see how easy it is.